Welcome to Land House. I'm Seth. I finished building my workshop about 1 year ago, and I stuck a single light here in this room. It's worked out okay, except it has a slight flicker to it, and I don't like that. So I just got the Barrina. It's a 4-foot shop light that comes in a 4-pack. These run at 84 watts, so they are nice and bright. And I got the 5000K model, so it should be a nice cool color. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at these and then get them installed on my ceiling so I can get this flickering light out of here. This is a 4-pack, but let's just take a look at one of these. So it is 4 foot long. It has a plastic cover over it. It has an end cap over here, and if you'll notice, it's got a standard US plug for 120 volts. That's because you can link up to 3 of these in a row together. I'm going to put 2 in this room and probably 2 in another room. So you've got an extension right here that can be plugged up to the next light. It's also got a pull cord for on and off right here. And if I flip this over, it's got a little heat sink on the back to dissipate some heat and a couple different mounting options. You can put a screw directly into a surface and slide this in, or hang it from a chain. So speaking of chain, the kit does come with chains and hooks. So I'll be able to hang this from the ceiling. Looks like it's a 1 foot long chain, so that'll bring it down enough to get light across the whole room. Looks like the distance between the mounting holes is exactly 46.5 inches. I think what I'm going to do, instead of putting these hooks in the ceiling, I'm going to use some of these 2-inch Torx head screws. They're just going to be able to fit into the end of my chain quite nice and hold that up against the ceiling. And then I'll be able to use these little S hooks here on the light and the chain. Whenever I built my shop, I set my trusses 2 foot on center. So I've got one right here and the other one's 2 feet on the other side of this old light. And so that's where I'm going to put these new ones, offset just a little bit from each other. Luckily, whenever I put the power in my ceiling, I used a receptacle, so I can just plug these lights straight in. So if I know this is my middle point here, I can go over by 23.25 and know exactly where to put my screw. So right over in this spot right here. I'm going to take one of my chains and I'm going to put my screw into that, and then I can simply just attach this to my ceiling. Easy enough. Got 23.25. Now on both the ends of my light, I'm going to use the little included S hook, and I'm going to simply put that into the light here, and then I can hang this up on the chain. There we go. Do that on both sides. All right, now I can plug this up to my receptacle. Now, if you look at the light, it is leaning off to the side. On the back of the light, there are different holes you can use to have the light better balanced. So I'm going to pull that hook down, move it over to the next one, and now we'll see if that allows the light to be straight down on this. Let me do the other side here. All right, that's closer. Now it's kind of pointing the other way a little bit, but I think whenever I tuck these cables up, I'll be able to get it to face straight down. So, all right, let's go ahead and give it a try. Turn that on. Of course, both lights will turn on because I haven't taken the old one out yet. Oh yeah, that's going to be very bright. I'm going to hang the other one of these real quick, and I will take down the old light, and we will see what these look like by themselves. As you can see, it's nice and dark in here. Let me turn on these lights. Yeah, it is quite bright in here. So I've got both of them on, and they are 4 feet apart here. And this is supplying more than enough light to get me going here. As you can see, these lights install very quick and easy, and they supply lots of light here in my room. Now, if I'm really quiet, I can hear an ever so slight buzz, but I don't think that's too bad. You may not even be able to hear it there on the camera. Now, I was plugging both of those up into a single receptacle, but let's test out where we use the linked together feature. So I'm going to plug one light up real quick. So we can turn that on, and as you can see, it is working. And then we will take this other light, flip it around, and I should be able to connect this one into the next one here. All right, so let me see if I can turn this one on and if it just bypasses around. Yep, so the first one is off, the second one is on. I can turn on both of them, or I can turn off the back one. So they are independent from each other, even though they're all plugged up to the same light. So that is awesome. Now, this is a 4-pack, but the instruction booklet says don't plug up more than 3 in a row. So I'm not exactly sure why that is, but in my case, I'm going to have these 2 up here in this room, and I'll use the other 2 in a different room. But I suppose what you could do is have plug 1 in and then have 2 more after that. So you would technically have up to 6 per receptacle is the way I'm reading that. Okay, if you want to check out these lights, I'll have a link for them in the description down below. So far, I am pleased with them. The flicker apparently is gone, so that is very important to me out here in the shop because I'm doing design stuff and I don't want to have that flickering going on. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm Seth with Land to House, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.